diet, but I was craving for something sweet. So I decided to make this bottle gourd kheer, or you may say Dudhi Kheer, that is easy, nutritious, very healthy, and you can prepare it within less than 30 minutes of time. It has some nuts, so that is also very good for health. And this is not a rice kheer or a regular kheer, it is the bottle gourd kheer. So you guys must be knowing that bottle gourd is very good for our health, and you need to include it in your daily diet, or if not daily diet, then at least weekly diet. It keeps your body hydrated with 96% of water content, and it is high in sodium and potassium as well. Let us start making it. Here I'm taking a wok, I'm going to switch it on, and then this kheer we are going to first start by preparing by roasting some nuts. So I'm going to add in some ghee over here, adding in 2 teaspoons of ghee. If you don't want to use ghee, you can just dry roast the nuts. I'm keeping this recipe as plain, as simple as I could, because not every time we have nuts at our house. If you want to skip this step, then you can definitely skip this step. As for me, I'm just going to be adding in some chopped cashews and almonds. So I've taken 8 to 10 chopped cashews and I've added it. And now I'll add in some almonds. If you have walnuts, you can also add in walnuts, or pista, you can add in any nuts of your choice, no problem. Now that I have added these two, by the way, you can even add in peanuts, just chop them finely. And now we are going to kind of roast it just for around 2 to 3 minutes on low flame. Remember, do not roast it on high flame, otherwise they may get burnt. So they have become slightly golden brown here. So I have already roasted it. Now I'm going to take it out in a plate, and in the same ghee we are going to be adding in grated bottle gourd or grated dudhi. Now here I had taken in around 2 medium sized of bottle gourd or dudhi, and I just washed it very well, and I peeled it and washed it again, and then I grated it. You can use any grater. And then now in the ghee, just saute it for 2 to 3 minutes so that it becomes nicely flavored with ghee. So the flame over here is medium. Make sure not to do it on high flame. So we are just going to just roast it, and then it will start smelling good. So do you know bottle gourd cleanses the skin from inside and controls the release of oil on face? It cools the body temperature, it helps with sleep related disorders, and it reduces stress as well. Here I am adding in some cardamom, that is optional. Bottle gourd facilitates the liver health. It is full of antioxidants that are present in the bottle gourd that help remove toxins from your body. It is also good for people who have diabetes and blood pressure. It regulates the blood pressure and keeps it normal, and it keeps the body very healthy, and it is also a very good immunity booster. So I always try to make thepla out of this, or I make in kheer the way I'm making kheer, or I make dudhi and oats kheer, or I can make raita out of it, just mixing it with yogurt and all. Now if you're a vegan, then you can add in cashew milk, oat milk, soy milk, or any other vegan milk, no problem at all. Now I'm going to give it all a good mix. We are going to keep the flame on high so that it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, we are going to let it boil for 5 to 7 minutes. So kheer, normally the much you boil, the much more it tastes better, but for me I'm just going to boil it at this stage for 5 to 7 minutes, continuously mixing it. So today for this kheer, for the sweetener, I'm going to just be adding in sugar, but if you do not want to add in sugar, you can add in any other healthy sweetener. Or what you can do is, after you switch off the flame, you can add in maple syrup or honey, no problem at all. So I've added in half cup milk again, and I'm just going to boil it for more 2 to 3 minutes. So in this process the dudhi will get cooked completely. Again I'm going to be adding in some cardamom, or elaichi you may say, or elchi in Gujarati. Bottle gourd is very good for people who have digestive issues. It also helps to treat urinary disorders. It also helps in weight loss, and it is very good for summer, especially if you have summer right now. If you're from India and it's summer, then definitely you need to add it. So I'm just adding in 1/4 cup of sugar. Personally, I do not like my kheer to be very sweet. I like a semi-sweet kheer. I'm not a sweet person. Like I don't like having a lot of sugar and a lot of sugary stuff and all, so I avoid it. But just once or twice, like 3 to 4 months, and you're craving for it, then you can make this kheer. And trust me, this kheer was so delicious. It was superb. I made this kheer and I served it to my family and they loved it. And I also had some guests coming over and they said this is much better even than the regular rice kheer. So at this stage this dudhi is completely cooked in the milk, and as it's boiling the sugar has even melted. Now at this stage I'm going to switch off the flame and I'm going to add the roasted nuts, and then now I'll just give it a good mix. So this kheer can be enjoyed when it's hot, when it's cold. So if it's summer, then serve this kheer chilled, then it's best. And if it's winters and you're craving for some hot soups, then instead of having those soups, do make this. It's going to satisfy all your sweet cravings, plus it is very very healthy. So you can skip the milk, you can skip like all the ingredients. Instead of milk you can add in oat milk as a substitute, and also ghee can be skipped, even nuts can be skipped. You can make it as healthy as you like, but please promise me that you're going to try this kheer because it's going to be worth it. And this is how it looks like, super delicious and enjoyed by everyone. So this today I taught you how to make bottle gourd or Lauki. In Hindi it's called Lauki, in Gujarati it's called dudhi, and in English it's called bottle gourd. So make this kheer recipe, let me know how it turns out. It is very very rich in fiber. It will also help you with constipation issues. And yes, do let me know how it turns out. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is Nimisha Bhatt, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, The Cooking Hub.